was just rolling 100 deep with people putting on the show. Where did everybody go? I don't know. It was all good just a week ago. Hey, what up? I'm up in the club with the diva, my Spanish fly senorita. The thugs eager to meet her, but they see how she follows the leader. She loving the way that I treat her. I'm touching her gut when I feed her. Don't get it twisted neither. She's the one that be carrying my heater.
Where did everybody go? That's what Cuban Link wants to know. You know what I'm saying? What I want to know is where everybody been at. Cuban Link hasn't got no motion in a long time, and we all know why. The likes of the blackballing by Mr. Fat Joe. A shout out to the Art of Dialogue who did just give Cuban a platform.
What will you treat somebody like that? That's your people. I don't do that to people. I wouldn't dare do that unless I don't like you and you're my enemy. And I saw you there maybe and I'm trying to play you. But not the people you come in with. You embarrassing to make yourself look bigger or something?
Which is nice to see. Cuban is another Tony Yayo, great storyteller. And we need more stories like that. No reason Cuban Link should have been blackballed. Ain't no reason Nori couldn't bring him on Drink Champs. There was no justifiable reason. No reason Mav Hoffa couldn't put him on the platform. No legitimate reason at that, you know what I'm saying? You know, it's all about the relationships you have in this industry, I see. You know, if he say, she say, you know, that's why I do my thing. You know, and I don't worry about the next dude, the next chick. You know, my business is my business, and that's what I'm focused on. Cuban Link, man, took real hard this week. Not only hit the Art of Dialogue, but he had a lot of responses, man. He also got out there with Panda Chop News. And they had all type of stuff to say. They spoke about Tony Sunshine. They spoke about possibly if he's being set up for the Hocus 4-5 fight. If he should even be involved in any of this type of shit. Cuban Link did say the Cuban Revolution will be televised. I think a lot of people now know what he's called Joe for a long time now.
Included, because I belong. I show you how useful I am, and I show that. But the more it's shown, you know what I'm saying, the less he acts like he doesn't see it, and he takes it for himself. And that's the problem with that. That's why he's the beluga, with 3 blowholes and his own little island.
And for those who don't know what that is, man, it's the big white whale. You know what I'm saying? Joe has been, you know, caught with his hand in the cookie jar, man. Joe has finally, you know, not admitted, but had to give back the rights to Liza Rios of Big Pun. And that was dope. I'm seeing stars just talk about making a movie based on the life of Fat Joe. But what happened to like Terror Squad, man? What happened to the legacy and life of not the big fat capper, but Big Pun, man? We fail to realize who's the first Latino Puerto Rican to go platinum. Somewhere along the line, Fat Joe tried to erase Cuban Link, Triple Sace, and anybody who wasn't with the bullshit that he was on, you know? We're not trying to tear each other down, man. You know, sometimes y'all just make us look real bad. You know what I'm saying? And you tear not only yourselves down, but you make us look like clowns and idiots. Fat Joe, people done had enough of you, man. You know what I'm saying? And you can't. You know what I'm saying? The Tony Baloney dude and everybody that's still rocking with you, those are manipulated weak moves, bro. You know? Cuban, should everybody tell me, should Cuban go to the Bronx to slug it up with Hocus 4-5? should he concentrate on just more music, more stories, and just not even give it the light of day? Is he walking into a trap, you know? Panda Chop asked some good news, some good questions. And I'm interested. I'm interested to see the Cuban Revolution, you know? It's long overdue, y'all. Everybody give it up for Cuban Link. Where did everybody go, baby? Cuban Link, he's still right here. It's your boy P.O.P., man. Thought it was interesting to talk about. You know, it's a lot going on with Cuban Link. It's a lot going on with Fat Joe. It's a lot going on in the industry when it comes to the Latino topic. You know what I'm saying? Drop it right there, man. Let me know what you think, man. It's your boy OG Pop.